They're gonna get the Death Prophet here, so it's another hero that deals well with playing against these melee in-your-face heroes such as Brood and Doom, and these Arcane Boots, you can keep your Devour going, you can keep your Scorched Earth going for farming. As First Blood will be spilled top. The lane swap that Aster went for bringing Naga up top gets punished immediately, actually. If they can get a go before she gets too many siphons up. Alright, she's actually... never mind that. She got a siphon ready.
And looks to be fine. Still has a salve.
Yeah.
And 100 away from his gloves of haste. Mid lane, though, Mikey getting some backup via crit as the Storm Spirit does barely die on the high ground. Now, Baboka is going to get telekinesis back into the fray. Mikey, he's getting extremely low, though. Looks like he's going to drop. So it's a mid for mid. As Crit gets Ice Path, the Jingu's not going to be able to keep Baboka alive, but they do find the Rubik in the end, so it's a complete trade all across the board.
Perhaps there's some merit to Crimson, but I don't think it's better than the Pipe, to be honest.
Mikey, he's smoked up. Yep. Saberlight's in the area as well. There's a Searing Change to start things out. Siamese Cat is certainly dead. Monet in the trees will be fine.
He's going to pull back the wave as well.
Mikey mid lane, Boundless Strike. Ooh, they tried... Very good attempt, but not able to get the full stun lock. So, ends up being a wasted Macro Pyre.
Oh, Moonlight Shadow XXS.
Yep, that's again. A Doom. Don't think they have the TPs available, but they are relatively close. Telekinesis back in. Arteezy, they might be able to get the deny onto XW or XXS, and they do not. Arteezy gets the kill. Crit. He steals Zip, and he's going to be fine. Although Storm Spirit getting some distance, and it's not going to be enough.
Force of optimism within the world.
Monet in the top lane. Satanic Hunger pop by Saberlight. There's the song as the Slight came through. Will this be used to try to set up the Ice Path Macro Pyre? Indeed, they get to. Oh, actually gets the leap off in time. So Fly is perfectly okay.
Oh!
The song was stolen.
Are you
Shopify
serious?
Actually want to fight here. There's the arrow, connects onto the DP, but Mikey's the one taking the brunt of the damage now. Has his Remnant up, trying to get the space. There's the telekinesis, try to save him. The big zip in. XWY really committing here to get this Ember Spirit. There's the Electric Vortex, finally finds the kill. Has very little mana to speak of, but still ends up netting another kill onto Crit. So nice turnaround here from Aster.
They don't get any structural damage, and Arteezy is completely untouched. For now. Trouble is a brewing now, though.
Yeah, that's sounds like another SyndereN-ism, as Arteezy will most certainly die after being praised by SyndereN.
Spends his Doom as well onto the Naga, so won't have that available now for the next play, but...
Well, they're coming.
Looks like Shopify wants some revenge here.
They do. Crit
gets
right
eyes on Naga.
There's the Fade Bolt to start it out. Telekinesis. Arrow will not connect unless you consider that a connection onto the illusion, but they have the Searing Chains. Monet, no song for 60 seconds. One Slight should do it. And down he goes to Mikey. And they're going to continue to chase and get the Jakiro as well.
Old school Mirana brain there. He leaped in to get the double Starstorm, but that was not necessary. And he leaps into Ice Path and doesn't get it off. So that was definitely a possible kill. All right, Baboka goes scouting, finds the ward.
Yep, he finds more than that. Finds his gravestone as well.
XWY should count his lucky stars for that. That is absolutely a kill if the Mirana does not leap there, but just Starstorms at max range.
And zipping in, XWY has actually used a lot of mana already, but looks like they'll find Saberlight pretty easily. But here come the rest of Shopify. They take out the DP. XWY uses basically the rest of his mana, but it looks like it's enough distance, although Saberlight's kind of blocking him in with the spiders.
Yeah, I feel like Aster have not solved this Brood problem at all this game. With the lane swap that's Shopify did, at least find a little bit of a pick here onto the Mirana, but not a big deal for Shopify to lose support here and there.
Oh, they find Saberlight
bigger though,
so this one would be quite nice. Macropyre's used, Wukong's command as well. Crit is in the area, but all he has right now is a Spirit Siphon. Don't help Saberlight too much, but they still will be able to keep him alive. Now they're going to turn this around into Baboka. It has a ton of armor right now, but it's about to dissipate as Mikey big Sleight of Fist onto 3 heroes, and Saberlight can still continue to fight. Arteezy has his Doom, but now they're next to the tier 2 tower. Uses the Horsey, gets off the Infernal Blade, and it looks like they're just going to be able to get this kill from afar in all likelihood. Saberlight with just... all they use is the Sleight of Fist. So double kill for Mikey. They're going to continue on here. They're not really afraid at all. Looks like Siamese Cat looks to be next on the list. Infernal Blade again. Pops his wand. They don't want to go too deep, but triple kill for Mikey off of Sleight of Fist set up by the rest of his team. Yeah, that's something. RTZ 1,000 away from Blink Dagger.
XWY gets chained, gets doomed.
There's the doom, and there is the death.
Oh, the classic Rubik. Right there. Yeah. That's the Yapzor.
I contributed.
Yapzor cosplay.
And he has BKB, Maelstrom, and going to be going for the shard into the Aghanim Scepter. So pretty much what we're used to seeing. The Maelstrom is just depending on the game, I guess. We had to praise him, or you had to praise him. This is all you. Bought the BKB. So okay. Yep, he's perfectly fine. What a god Mikey is. Wukong's command comes out from Baboka, but the double searing chains. Saberlight is here as well, but has to kind of reposition himself.
Crit's gonna X them.
Shopify with 2 kills. Crit. What about Crit? He's gonna X them.
Yep.
Okay, he R'd them. It's a hard one.
Fair, but not the biggest of deals. Back to farming, 2-minute cooldown.
Still has skeletons, by the way.
And Aster is getting run at bottom.
Yeah, while our
nice boundless.
Away, XXS and company want to fight next to their tier 2 tower, but looks like he might be taking the brunt of the damage here, and Mikey is there to clean things up. All they're going to lose is Fly for the time being, as Monet has his song, still not quite finished with the heart. Saberlight feeling very tanky with his Hood Greaves ready to go. Tier 2 tower still standing, though. I'm sure RTZ, I would assume, is just looking for a Centaur creep.
Saberlight's just really being annoying here.
He wants to go in here. Boundless Strike is there. Crit with the X, as you like to call it. Moonlight Shadow, but the Sentry is down. XWY is going to take a lot of damage from Mike, who pops that BKB.
Oh my god, that was
just
close.
Fine, but no, he's going deep. He's going real deep there. He's actually going to get the kill. What a sick kill. Double for Mikey. 4 dead, and another fight that Shopify win without RTZ even remotely close.
Crit with the shard Spirit Siphon. That completely caught XWY off guard. He got feared during that fight.
The fact that the shard works with all shards in the game. Pretty insane with the right steal.
Might end up losing Fly here. He's being spotted.
Yep, this has happened.
Too slow on the Lotus.
Get that pretty easily, but Mikey wants to go in here. Huge sleight of fist. They're going to be able to take out the Jakiro right off the bat. They're just going to fight inside this Wukong's command, knowing this is just a support Monkey King. And yeah, Searing Chain is going to finish him off there. The zip in, though. XWI wants to try to take out Mikey, but the rest of his team is continuing to fight. Monet is still very healthy. Crit attempting to get away, but it's not going to happen. Mikey with another sleight of fist. He's extremely low. There's the song. I don't think there's any remnants up anyway. They're just going to put the remnants down on top of him. The brother remnants, as it were. One more sleight of fist for the row, but it's not enough to stay alive. Storm still ends up dropping, though. So in the end, it's a 3 for 2. Although he's perfectly happy with Spirit Siphons he's been getting lately. There's the Boundless Strike cleaning up most of the spiders.
Crit's gonna steal the treat.
Yep, he sure will. There's the Telekinesis. Arrow to follow. Monkey King is likely dead, but XWY jumps in. They're gonna lose their support Monkey King, but it might be a trade for Crit. He's invisible right now. They have the vision, and they get the kill.
Yeah, probably Hex Bloodthorn I think would be really
slow. Good. I think Aster are going to get here in time. Yep. Ice Path is going to come likely.
And they have Song.
Connect on 3 with the Macropyre on top. XWY jumps in with a BKB. And you can see Mikey trying to do as much as he can, but this Wukong's command is really proving to be an issue. The snatch of the Aegis from Mikey, so technically Roche is taken by Aster. I'm not sure who got the shard. We're going to see as this fight continues to play out. As Saberlight is going to get stuck inside this Ice Path. He looks to be the first to fall in this engagement. Now the zip back in. That's going to be the death of Crit. So 2 for nothing, but the Aegis on the side of Shopify. Yeah, very important.
The tower is gone, though. They might be too late. Aster is in a pretty good position.
Baboka might be in these trees. He's going to get the Boundless Strike with the Wukong's command, focusing down Crit. That is their target. They get him, but he buys back in the game. Now XWY extremely low on mana. As Mikey, he pops a BKB of his own, forcing the rest of Aster back. Meanwhile, the rest of Shopify aren't even remotely close, it feels like. So they're going to be able to take out Mikey, but this is just the Aegis. XWA completely out of mana now. There's the jump in from RTZ. There's the Doom onto the Naga Siren. Saberlight going to try to keep them at bay here. There, the Infernal Blade, the jump in from Mikey. XWY still trying to provide some support. Gets off the Electric Vortex, still basically out of mana though. Mikey taking heavy damage, gets off the Sleight of Fist. In the meantime, SaberLight continue to right-click the Naga, but it's not going to be enough. There's still 2 dead on the side of Shopify. They finally get the Storm Spirit. Ice Path is just being such a nuisance here. Naga Siren gets off the
Oh my
ultimate,
god, if they get out.
They are going to get out. Well, okay, just the Naga. The rest of his team's fucked. But SaberLight, okay, he looks like he's going to get dropped as XWY bought back into this game. TP to that outpost, and now Mikey on the run, half HP, Lotus Orb applied.
It's a dieback.
He is dead. Triple kill for XXS. I didn't even realize he died with Aegis, died again, bought back and died?
Yes.
Again?
Yes.
Oh dear. Lotus Orb.
Baboka giving the vision here for the Naga. They want to maybe get Arteezy here.
That was very nice. War Stomp into Arrow. But Baboka's still going to jump on top of these trees. And they'll get the Marana. So a bajillion kills going the way of Aster.
It's weird to see because Shopify's been playing such an amazing game pretty much up until this point, but that fight was so disconnected from them. They were not in the same targets. I don't know if I agree with dooming the Naga there either. Like maybe they could have found a better fight together. But it got a little bit scrappy, and they're running out of solutions now for the Naga. She's reached critical mass. Ember can't handle her anymore.
Yep, XWY, he's going to get lifted immediately into the tier 3 towers, but the Bloodthorn just rips SaberLight a new one. No buyback for him, so this is going to at the very least be a set of racks for Aster. And yeah, and that last, I mean, the big fight.
They can keep going. I think Naga is almost invincible. Like, who's killing her now? Arteezy's build does not counter Naga yet. It doesn't have any AoE damage.
They do pop Fortification. And you can see Arteezy was trying to push the wave, but it's really the mid lane that's the issue. So no backdoor protection for Shopify. So the Exorcism will take out the tier 3 tower, and might be a second set of racks that Shopify will have to give up. Melee racks getting pretty low. And yeah, they're going to have to give this up. And we'll see if Aster want to play it disciplined and back off.
They do. Sure, you were not dying during that BKB and you were putting some pressure, but you effectively spent your BKB making your team connect, right? And then you were susceptible afterwards, so it didn't really matter. Oh,
they're spotted. XXS. Okay, big jump in from Arteezy. Gets the Doom onto the Storm Spirit, but the Song of the Siren, once that BKB is off for Arteezy, they'll have to back away. Mikey gets off his BKB, but really to no avail. Feels like a wasted effort.
This is real bad for Shopify. This is get the hell out of their territory.
Look at this command completely blocking them from one location. It's actually stolen by Crit, so FPS can take a dump for everybody in this game. And the zip in now from XWY, who was originally doomed. He is perfectly A-OK. And now they're going to try to clean up the rest of Shopify. Arteezy is next on the list. Double kill for XWY.
Good sidestep from him juking in the trees.
Jakiro's continue to pursue, though, and they have XWY in the area. And they get the Ice Path, so already half HP is Mikey. No TP available. Has the Remnant extremely slow, and there's still some mana to work with from XWY. So this should be a kill, and indeed it is. And while this is happening, of course, Exorcism.
Yeah, this should be game.
The Mega Creeps.
Yep, GG.
GG's called. Arteezy
oh boy, that one can't feel good for Shopify. They must have felt real